Good morning. It's Yolande on my way to work as usual. And wanted to just, as I'm driving and thoughts come to me, I just go live and make a video. So today, I was thinking about the reasons I don't watch the news. And I was thinking, what are people watching? What are people watching, right? I stopped watching the news some time ago. Conscious decision that I made. I made it many years ago, well over 10 years ago, before, I think it was while I was living in Florida. I stopped watching the news, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. But, we become what we ingest, whether that be food, whether that be what we read, or what we see, right? The Word of God says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Thoughts come usually by what we have previously placed into our system. So that's the first thing you need to know. What you place in your system is usually where your thoughts generate from. So when I was living in Florida, it was shortly after I moved from New York. So I moved from New York 16 years ago. And when I got to Florida, I noticed that the news was depressing. And I was saying, I don't know. Is it that they were reporting news a little bit differently? Their stories are different, but it was a lot of depressing stuff. People dying, somebody stuffing their kid in the oven. And I don't know. I don't recall. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to all the news in New York, but I don't recall the news being reported that way. Like, the news was the news, somebody got shot, this, that, the other. But it was just, I found that it would make me sink in my spirit. I'd just feel too low. And I stopped watching the news. I said, I just can't do this. It's not helping me. But here's the other part of the decision why I don't watch the news. The news isn't reporting anything new. It's reporting something that already happened. So why are we spending a lot of time on something that has already happened? Which means you can't change it. But what you can change is the next minute. What you can change is your future. What you can change is your current circumstance. You can't do anything about the news. So, I'm not sure what your thoughts are on this. You could post them below if you want to. I just don't see the major benefit in the news. And while I'm at it, what else are you watching? Because I used to watch, many years ago, I used to watch Grey's. And I used to keep up with all these series. There were several. Now I only do one. I have one little pastime, and sometimes I have to watch it on replay, right? Because what I'm finding is, especially if it's a reality show, some people know every episode of, I don't know who's out there now, the Housewives of Atlanta or wherever, whatever the newest thing is. You know all of it. You know every episode. You know everything that's happening in Scandal. And I was a Scandal person. I watch it now on Netflix on my own time if I watch it. We know everything about How to Get Away with Murder. You know everything about Empire. And what you're doing is you're watching other people live their dream. What about your dreams? Are your dreams worth something? Is your future worth sacrificing a few hours of TV to invest in you, to invest in a future for your family? Because that's what I realized. I was like, here I am, not going after what I want, but I'm going to sit here and watch people live their dream. They get paid for me to watch me give up on myself. And I decided no more. I'm not doing that. Sure, I enjoy a little entertainment now and then, but entertainment is not the theme of my life. Me taking control of my life is what is more important. What are you watching? Why are you watching it? That's more important. Why are you watching it? Because if you're just watching and just being entertained through life, you're not really living. Life requires active participation on your part. It does. It requires active participation on your part. It's not going to happen without you. So it's your choice. But I'm going to encourage you to turn the TV off and put something in your mind. Turn the TV off and start writing a plan for something you're going to do that you've probably never done. Turn the TV off and come up with a plan to do something about a dream you've held in your heart and was afraid to even share it with. Share it with the paper. Write it down and start taking steps towards doing something about it. But don't leave this world. You know, they say there's a lot of songs in the graveyard. Woo, that one, when I saw that one. There are a lot of people that leave this world with their song still in them. They never sang their song, which means they never fulfilled their purpose. They never made the effort to get to their true potential. Don't leave here with your song still in you. Sing your song. Write your story. Share who you are with this world. We are all created with gifts and talents to benefit not just ourselves but other human beings. Share who you are with this world. God never created He didn't. Let me put that correctly. God did not create any nobodies. You are somebody. You are worth something, and you have a contribution to make to this world. Turn the TV off and start putting something in your mind. Put something on paper and start living your life now. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.